everybody, it's Amanda back with Amandarosetarot, and we're here today to do another pick a card reading. Hopefully the fan isn't going to bother you guys in the background, so you may need to turn up the volume, but hopefully it's not too distracting. So the reading that we're doing today is going to be your love life in the next 2 weeks. So we want to see what's going to be going on in your love life. We may also pick up on some other stuff too. We could pick up on maybe what's going to be going on with your business, things like that. Cards that we're using today are 2 cards from the Gilded Lenormand deck, 1 card from the My Sweet Romance deck by Joey Aloha, 1 card from the Romance Angel Oracle, and 2 cards from the Gilded Tarot. So the icons that you have to choose from today, the first reading is going to be the unicorn, the second reading is going to be the yellow tulip, and the third reading is the glittery gold heart. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute, let you guys focus on which icon you're drawn towards, and then we will see what's going to be happening in your love life in the next 2 weeks. Okay, so if you chose the first reading, this beautiful unicorn, let's see what's going to be happening for you. Okay, the first card that you got, this is called the heart. It's reminiscent of the Two of Cups to me. You've got the sitting man. You've got fun time with friends. You've got past life relationship. You have known each other before. You've got the Empress. And you've got the 8 of Wands. Okay. So I definitely see a feminine and a masculine, and those are in the center of the reading. So to me, this is a situation involving another person. So I feel like you do have someone that you've been thinking about. It can be that this person is kind of waiting. With the sitting man card, it really talks about someone who's kind of waiting. They're trying to be patient. They could be quiet right now, but this person does have the endurance. This person does want to make things work, but it's kind of in a waiting situation right now. So I'm not sure if they're quiet, because this card does say they're quiet. So they could be not communicating with you at this point, or if maybe the beginning of the week there's no communication, but you know, you did get the card the 8 of Wands, which does talk about movement. It does talk about activity, but it could be in your social life, because we've got fun with friends, fun times with friends. So this is really says, you know, stop searching for love and just focus on bringing more happiness and fun into your life. So have some good times with your friends, get together with your friends, go shopping with your friends, go to lunch with your friends. So it could be communication with your friends about hanging out, so that you can have a more balanced maybe social life. Maybe you don't, you know, spend enough time with your friends. So maybe this reading is telling you that this week you might be calling a friend, you may be communicating with a friend and wanting to spend time with them. It could also speak of work. It could be progress at work. It could be that things are happening regarding work. it's overcoming obstacles, definitely. So you could be overcoming some obstacles at your job. You could be overcoming some obstacles of not having much of a social life. So there could be a person that, you know, you have lunch with, you guys have some wine and just have a good time. With the Empress card, if you are the feminine, I really think that there is a person that's been thinking about you. There is a person that's sees you, you know, gets a lot of pleasure from looking at you. This person really cares about you. This person sees you as like the perfect wife, the perfect mother, someone who is really a nurturing person, someone that, you know, if she has children, she's really good at, you know, taking care of them, nurturing them. So there's definitely someone that's admiring you. If you're the feminine, if you're the masculine, then I think you're thinking of the feminine. I definitely do feel, you know, both parties here. And then we've got the past life relationship. So the person that you have been thinking about, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, this person is a soulmate. That's what this card says. You've known this person before in a past life, and it's probably, you probably felt the sexual chemistry with this person when you met them. And I think that something could have happened between you and this person that it was a learning lesson. It was something that you guys have to grow from. So there could have been something that happened between you and this person, and maybe it's just, maybe this person isn't meant to be in your life long term. It could be that this person is just meant to come in and teach you something and then move on. So I do feel like you do have a soulmate connection, but maybe this person is quiet, and maybe you've already learned the lesson that you needed to learn from this person. So it could be that you do need to let this person go and spend more time maybe getting to know people. It could be that there's someone that you will meet. I think that you could meet someone if you go out. It could be getting to know more people, going out with new people, so that you can find that love that you really, I think that you really want. I think that you're trying to be patient, but really when it comes to love, you're a romantic person, and you want to be devoted to someone. You want to be in a connection with someone. So I think that you could be thinking about this person, but it doesn't mean that this person is meant to stay in your life. It could be that you guys just have to learn lessons from each other. It could be just some closure from the past, you know, moving on from the past. But I do think that you are a very romantic person, and you just love love. And so I think you really, this week, the next 2 weeks, I should say, I think that you're going to have, your social life is going to be doing really good. You could be meeting new people. You could be going out with new people. I think you're also getting your confidence back. And I think that you will find someone. So if you've been thinking, you know, there's nobody out there, you've been trying to be patient, I think that you will find someone. But maybe this week is just a time to get together with friends, go shopping, go out to lunch. You're just a loving person, you know. If you're the feminine, you're just a loving person, and you will find someone. You definitely will find the right person for you. So that's what I'm getting if you pick the first reading, the unicorn. So thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Some of you guys, I think that you should check, because I think a lot of people have accidentally maybe been unsubscribed to my channel. So just check really quick and make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel, that you haven't been unsubscribed, and hit that notification bell. I did notice that I had been unsubscribed to a channel, and I know I didn't unsubscribe myself. So I just remind you guys to check that periodically. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Okay, so if you pick the second reading, the yellow tulip, let's see what's going to be happening in your love life in the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got the lilies. You've got the sun card. You've got crazy for love. You've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. You've got the Seven of Wands. And you've got the Tower. Okay. So, if you picked reading number 2, I think that something has happened. I think there has been some sort of breakdown in a connection. I think that there's been something that's been sudden that's happened, and I think that it could have been something negative happened, and the universe had to do this to, overthrow something. So it could have been that there was something that wasn't working, and maybe you were afraid to get out of it or something like that. So I think the universe has kind of intervened and broke down any kind of foundation that just wasn't strong. And it could be, it could feel like, a crisis, a really terrible crisis. But know that, whatever it wasn't strong enough to survive. So because of that, the universe intervened and decided that, something had to change. And so I think these changes could be a little bit hard to deal with, and it could be hard to handle. It could be hard to handle if something, broke down that you felt was solid. So I think that the communication with someone just wasn't working. I think that there could have been someone that just saw you as a person who wanted everything done your way, and if things weren't done your way, then it made them feel inadequate. So there was someone that felt inadequate, someone that felt like they couldn't communicate with you, someone that just felt that you were, maybe controlling or something like that. And I feel like they just took off, so it could be that someone felt that they just weren't confident enough to step up to the plate. Someone that felt that they couldn't live up to maybe you wanted things a certain way, you wanted to maybe move things in a certain direction, and this other person just wasn't ready for that yet. So I feel like it's just necessary to, maybe if you can still communicate with this person, just tell them how you feel. Like, just tell them that you're not trying to control them, that you just really you want this person to kind of open up to you and talk to you, feel safe enough to communicate. And I don't think that this person felt safe to communicate. This person felt very inadequate when it came to talking to you. And although I think they really did like you, because you've got the Sun card here, so I think that maybe you made this person feel confident. You made this person feel, you know, like they were getting blessings. You know, you made them feel warm. You made this person feel happy. I think that this person really saw you as a person who was kind of too good for them. I don't know why they felt that way, but they could have felt like they were inadequate compared to you. And so I think that they just, although, you know, being with you was something that was very peaceful, and I think it felt like home. You know, you made this person feel at home. This person just, I feel like they, even though you made this person feel confident, they also felt inadequate. And I think that that doesn't really make sense, but it kind of does. And I think that this person desires to be with you. This person really does desire to be with you. But things have to change. Things really have to change. And not just, you know, easy changes. These could be really hard changes. These could be, if this person wants success with you, then they're going to have to change a lot of things. They're going to have to come up with some ideas on, you know, maybe how to express themselves, because I feel like their communication is not good. You know, they could be defensive. They could be wary of expressing themselves. You know, they could think, you know, that you're going to judge them, or they're worried about judgment of other people. But this person really, I think that they do want success with you, but big things have to change in their life, and they could be changing. But the communication needs to improve, and you need to make sure this person is on the same page as you, because if they see you as someone that wants things their way, it could be that you and this person totally are different. You know, I feel like you and this person just have so many differences. It could be that this person, they're not spiritually minded like you. It could be that you're dissatisfied because this person, maybe they don't even believe in God, or they don't obey God. You know, it's like they don't care. It could be that this person just, they're really disconnected from their spiritual side, and that could be the problem. It could be that this person, they're not on the same page as you. They are not, they're not the same as you. I feel like maybe you need to meet some people that are more like-minded, that if you're seeking a partner, maybe you should go to places that spiritual people, you know, hang out in. So that would be like church, or maybe there's another person out there that is into maybe their spirituality. You know, maybe a person that just has like interest, because it could be the obstacle is that this person just, they're not of the same religion, or they don't pray, or they don't follow, you know, the same traditions as you, or this person, they just, you and this person are looking for the same thing. I just think that you guys are just not on the same page as far as what you want. This person, of course they like you, they want success with you, but they could just not be in a positive place right now. They could be actually in a very, very negative place. And if you're around this person, it could make you feel, they could make you feel inadequate. They really could make you feel like, what did I do wrong? You know, I've tried to do everything to please this person. You know, I cook for them. You know, it looks like she's done something. She's got peas, she's got orange juice, she's got ice cream. She's done everything, you know, tried to please this person, but still it didn't work. So it could be time to look for someone else, look for someone that shares your beliefs, someone that is like-minded, someone that doesn't make you feel inadequate. I think you guys both kind of make each other feel inadequate. So if you guys could communicate with each other about the way you're feeling, release any fears of moving forward. That could be a big problem too. You guys both kind of fear moving forward. You got your defense up with this person, but yet at the same time you want to be with this person. I just think maybe both of you guys have to get back in touch with your spirituality. That would be a positive thing. So in the next 2 weeks, my suggestion would be to get in touch with your faith, pray, and blessings will come. Blessings will come. Seriously, you can manifest blessings just through the power of prayer. And, you know, maybe you don't believe in that, but there's a lot of people that do, you know. So find someone that's like-minded. If you believe that statement, you know, blessings can happen with prayer, then find someone that believes that too, you know. Because I think you can. You definitely can. But it could have been that this person, you know, you guys had to break up or you guys had to separate to get in touch with your spirituality, to break down those defenses. And I think, you know, you will be happy. I mean, this week, the next 2 weeks, I should say, you will be happy, but I think that you could be on guard. But just pray, you know, that's all I can suggest if you pick number 2. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and know that I am wishing you guys so much luck in the next 2 weeks. Okay, and last but not least, if you pick the Glittery Gold Heart, let's see what's going to be happening in your love life in the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got the Moon card. I love these Gilded Lenormand cards. They're so beautiful. You've got the Fish. You've got Happy and Content. You've got Forgiving and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. You've got the Strength card, so Leo. And you've got the Page of Swords, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right, so your love life in the next 2 weeks. Well, I'm already seeing that there is going to be abundance coming in for you. This card in this particular deck talks about wealth. It talks about self-reliance. It talks about having plenty, being very abundant. So, you know, if you pick number 3, you could be focusing on your career rather than your love life in the next 2 weeks. And I think it's going to be very successful if you do that. So maybe don't focus so much on your love life. Focus on your wealth. Focus on being self-reliant. And that's going to work for you. That's going to work for you in the next 2 weeks. With the Happy and Content card, it says, you know, you must be happy with yourself first before you can get into a relationship. So it could be that that's something that you have a problem with. Maybe you're not happy about the way you look. Maybe you would like to lose weight. That could be something that you need to work on. Or it could just be, you know, you want to tone up, you want to get more physically fit, you want to be, you know, happier with your body. It could be that you're not happy with yourself, and if you could work on that this week, that I think that would really help you. So practice positive affirmations. Just get up, you know, look in the mirror and say, I'm happy, you know, I love myself. So that is something you can work on. Forgiving and learning. So this week, I think the angels are really listening. The angels know that you want to be happy and content in a relationship with someone, and they're going to, you know, help you. Just know that they're going to help you this week. They know that you desire to be in a very happy, loving relationship, and they know you've been dealing with some problems. It could be some problems with your confidence. They know that. They know that you have confidence issues, and if you can just be happy with yourself without another person, I think that you will get, you know, some person wants to be with you, but maybe it's you have these defenses up, or you have these barriers up because of your past, you know. Maybe there have been relationships that just weren't good, and because of that, you now have your defense up, you know. You have your defense up, and so people can feel that. People can feel if you're guarded, and it's not going to help to be with them. So although you want to be with someone in a connection, I think you can't have your walls up, you can't have barriers up and still get love. You know, those don't go together. So it's letting that guard down, being vulnerable. It could be you need to communicate with this person. I think that you do enjoy being alone, but at times you're really not happy about being alone. So I think the angels know that as well. This card says, you know, they've heard your cry. They know you desire love, you know, but there's barriers, and it could be your confidence. It could be that, you know, you really don't like being alone. You want someone there, you know, you want someone to be with you. You want to be in a partnership. You want to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So the angels know that, and I think they're going to be helping you this week. They're going to be helping you. They've heard your cry for love, and they know that you want love. So work on positive affirmations, saying, I'm a wonderful person, you know, I deserve love, I'm worthy of love. It doesn't matter what I look like, because unconditional love is something deeper. You know, it's not a shallow love, it's something deeper. So I think you'll be okay. You're going to be getting your strength this week as well. In the next 2 weeks, I keep saying this week, but the next 2 weeks. With the strength card, I think you have been very strong. You could be really good at hiding your weaknesses. You could be a person that you really show others that you're happy, you're content with yourself, but I think there could be times that you're vulnerable, and there's difficulties, you know, but you have the strength to overcome them. So if you do have confidence issues, you will overcome them. You can win over adversity. That's what this card says. You can win. You can learn to control those voices in your head that say, I'm not good enough, you know, I'm not pretty enough, whatever it is, you know. You will get the strength to overcome. And there's going to be someone that recognizes you, you know, and I think they're not going to be judging you. They're not going to make you feel unworthy. They're not going to treat you, you know, terrible and give you low self-esteem, because that could have been some of the things of the past. And you've got the Moon card. The Moon card is about emotions. So really you could be emotional this week. I'm kind of feeling that with this pile. I feel you guys are really emotional, but you hide it so well. You know, with the happy and content, this card speaks of not being happy and content, but yet, look, she's smiling. So to me, this is like you're so good at hiding, you know, that you are emotional. So I think you're going to be reflecting this week on the past, and you're going to be overcoming, you're going to be really strong, and you're going to be overcoming these weaknesses. And it could be that these past experiences have really, you know, knocked your confidence. But I think that you're gonna find a person that loves you for you. So, you know, just remember that. And you've got the Page of Swords. So you know, it could be this person that you're gonna meet, this person that also has been watching you from afar. I feel like this person, they've really they contemplate everything. So I think they've really been thinking about this. I think that they could be a little bit naive. I mean, the pages are kind of younger, so this person could be kind of naive, but I do feel like they want to be a friend. They're also dealing with problems though. So you could be dealing with a person that also has problems. You guys both could be trying to heal from your past, and I don't know that, you know, you guys are able to be vulnerable with each other. I don't know that you guys are able to communicate about that, about the fact that you guys do want to be in a loving relationship. I think you imagine being in one. I think intuitively you feel that in the future, the near future, you are going to be in one. But really, the fact that you got hurt maybe over and over again has affected you. So maybe this week, work on healing, work on forgiving the past, these partners that didn't, you know, help you with your self-esteem. You're going to find someone that's positive. You're going to find someone that treats you as a priority. I think that you're going to find someone that just really, you just get pleasure from them, just being with them. And it's going to happen for you. But in the next 2 weeks, I think you're still going to be working on healing. You could be alone, but your angels are there with you, and they know that you have many wishes, many desires, and hopes for the future, for love in the future. But they want to help you with your abundance. They want to help you also with your wealth. So focus on that. Focus on your trade, whatever that is, and know that you're self-reliant. You don't need someone. You're happy on your own. You can be happy on your own. And why be with someone that just makes you feel bad about yourself? Wouldn't you rather be alone than be with someone that makes you feel, you know, weak? You know, someone that makes you feel you're not enough, that you're lacking? I can tell you right now, you're not. You know, the right person will not see you as lacking. So that's what I'm getting here. If you pick number 3, thank you so much for coming. I hope that you don't really have an emotional 2 weeks. I do kind of think some of you are going to, because I did feel that and I did see that in these cards. But you really are a strong person, and you will get through this. And your angels are there to help you. You know, they're going to give you the strength. If you need the strength, just reach out to them and say, help me, you know, help me to feel stronger, and immediately you'll start feeling better. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. And if you would like a personal reading, the link to my Etsy is down below. So go check that out. I have lots of different readings over there. But I'm sending you guys love, light, and blessings. Bye-bye.